I'm Gabriel. I make handbags here in Houston. I do all the sewing myself, the designing, pattern making, start to finish, these hands. My dad, who's an architect, was thinking about what I was doing and how it is very similar to what he does in his practice. And he calls me one day and is very serious and it's like, hey, can you get coffee? Can we go get coffee? And I was like, in my head, oh no, like what's wrong? What happened? We're getting coffee and waiting for them to make it. And we sit down and I'm like, what? What's going on? And he's like, I woke up at 2 in the morning last night and realized that you need to be using the golden ratio in your designs. And then he opens his paper and it's like all these different examples that he's drawn out at 2 in the morning of like, so you can manipulate the square this way and turn it into the golden rectangle, or you can do it this way, and this is how we use it in architecture. And it was really exciting and really heart-melting that he was like in it with me, and he's kind of now become a part of my work. The golden rectangle is a proportion. So it's a certain width and a certain length that that is found in nature a lot, and it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye. No one really knew I was launching a brand. It was kind of like I clicked the button and like I just built my website myself and took photos myself at that time and like clicked the button, and then it was like, cricket. I was like, oh. So then, I mean, it's been a learning process of like how to market and how to do the whole social media thing, which I actually really love. For every collection, I do a lookbook, which is just a series of photos to essentially sell the product. I see it a little differently. I see them as pieces of art themselves. They're kind of like the two-dimensional art of the three-dimensional art. I really do see myself more as an artist rather than a designer, mostly because of my process. I don't do a drawing and then have somebody else create that. I start creating a pattern, and through creating that pattern, I start making decisions along the way that lead to an end product. The more we talk and talk, it's like this could seem kind of fussy, and it's like, okay, so there are these simple shapes, so there are all these hidden, mathematical equations in them, and I always want to have fun with this, and I always want other people to see them as fun and something that they want on themselves. That's the whole idea for me, is that it has this aesthetic sculptural feel, but it also works, and it works well, and that feels really good.